up, fellers? On to part 8 in the final chapter of the DIY leather holster making series. We're going to apply the sealer and finish, basically all in one, to the outside and the inside. I've been using a product called Super Sheen, and I had got this one from Hobby Lobby. Tandy Leather also sells it. You can find it online. It cost me $5.99. Little goes a long way with this also. I am, however, going to be switching over to a product called Resolene. I haven't used it yet, but I'm going to start. From what I understand, you have to be very careful with this product. If you put it on a little too thick, it will crack the finish on the holster. So you have to go real sparingly with this. I'm going to give that a try on some scrap pieces before I attempt to use it. So anyway, we're going to apply this. What I do is shake it up real well. And now I was using wool daubers for this, but it just puts it on a little too thick for me. So what I do now is I switched over to a cotton, just an old piece of t-shirt, and I just take a little bit on the, and we just apply it. Now I do use the wool dauber on the inside because this doesn't really work very well. And we just apply it. And as you can tell, even though I've already wiped the finish down, the stain down previous with cotton swabs, I'm still getting a little bit of finish off. Don't let that worry you though. Once you put this first coat on, I usually do 2 coats of this. Once I put this first coat on and then buff it out with a piece of wool right here, it won't come off on the wool on the second coat. It'll cover it. I just try not to get this back into the bottle because it it is taking a little bit of the stain off. So we just go around and apply it. Like I said, kind of go thin, sparingly on this. You don't want it pooling up in the cracks and the crevices. So I'm going to do the outside first, and we're going to let this dry for about 10-15 minutes, and we're going to buff it out with the wool. I'll be back. And what we're going to do now is just take this piece of wool and just start buffing it out. I also have a wool buffing wheel on on my drill press that I use, and it seems to work really well. It buffs it out real nice, gives it a nice glossy finish. And that's about it right there. And I'm going to show you an example real quick from that finish there before it's buffed out to this example here. And as you can see, the sheen is pretty good. And definitely don't forget to do the inside. You want to seal all this off from moisture. I've gotten a lot of questions about the tools and parts list it takes to get started in doing your own leather holsters and leather work. I'm going to have an upcoming video on that. I'll have price list and all the items that I found I needed to get started. So keep an eye out for that one. That'll do it for the DIY holster making series. I appreciate everybody watching, and I appreciate all the kind comments. If you do have any questions, feel free to PM me. I'll do the best I can to answer any of the questions if I know the answers. Just give it a try yourselves, guys. It's not that hard. If I can do it, anybody can do it. It just takes a little bit of time, patience, a little bit of practice, and a minimal amount of money for the tools. I find it to be a pretty fun hobby. Again, thank you for watching. Hope everybody's good out there and be safe.